if they can tack on one more. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8.
14, Texans 6.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. What a poor effort there. The kick goes out of bounds. Excellent field position coming up at the 40. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd down run by Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Easy. Hey, 43.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Stroud. Trying to set up his receiver. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bbit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now they send them back in motion right. And he He's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And you should have had enough. One there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you know, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Well, he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Stroud's going to throw for it. Into the hands of Pickett. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans slice the lead down to a couple. George Pickens the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Attack!
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow!
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Jump off, caught by his back. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And they could really use a good one here. fights his way through a tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Big gain, has them across the 40. Space on the right, he's got room. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. George Pickens, the touchdown.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well. It opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff running right here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
I down these two. There's a lot of right.
Here's Mahomes now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Complete beyond the marker. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Making 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. There's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to work it to the 20. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
40. Yellow. I'm the blue lady. Hey, 57.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They'll try this extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
That's incomplete left side. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right.
Man in motion here. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. The game will be a 1st down, Texans.
All right.
Again, Stroud. Going deep here for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
All right.
Air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Stroud now on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 27 on the play. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's blocked down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Riblin.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Throw is caught. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, it's third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready, King. What's up?
He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here we go. Set. 60 inch.
The give here on second. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Excellent. No position for him here after the kickoff lands short. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Running it after the penalty. It's up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. With that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down throw, Mahomes. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Pierce up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
15.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores, and that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Stroud throwing here on first. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
26.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now run, it's Pierce. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hey, 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that's a Chiefs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This is Pierce running right. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. He's stopped a step short of that first down marker.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. He's silent for it.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Second down now, they need 7.
15.
Blitz coming, Mahomes escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Attack, attack! 15.
To the air on third and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
All right.
On the gun, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right along. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on in the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, yellow, go gun.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completing over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
Fight on these two.
Running left, it's Pierce. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense. Get him out.
The Texans, first down. A 28-yard gain. And the Texans, first down.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. First down throw by Stroud. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow, 15.
They give it to Pierce. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Where's that?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
From the red zone on 1st. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And this is Pierce. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. We'll give right side. Here's Pacheco. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
It's Pacheco again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.